Hi, my name is Chris. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing Leetcode problem 1189, maximum number of balloons. Okay, so you're given a string text. If you want to use the characters of text to form as many instances of the word balloon as possible. You can use each character in text at most once. Return the maximum number of instances that can be formed. All right, so if we have this string here, in this image here, it's highlighted in red, the word balloon, B-A-L-O-O-O-N, right? So we have one instance of balloon. Here you see we have two, so we return 2. Here there's none, so we return 0. All right, let's grab this one. Move on over to CodePen, set up our variable, create our function. Let's log into the console. Okay. So now what we can do is we can loop through text, or we can create an object, right, with a key of every letter in balloon, and loop through text and increment the number of times that letter occurs, right? And so then we can just return, use the math.min method. Oh, and then we get the values from the object, return the math.min, use the math.min method to return the minimum value of values. Okay. So let's create the object. We got our letters in balloon. We're going to set everything to 0 to start. Now this is the tricky part. Since there's two L's, we're going to have to do L1 and L2. And then the same thing is going to be true for O. Oops, yeah, 0. Okay. So now we have to do an else if statement to decide which L or which O we want to increment, right? So what we can say is if we see an L, if L1 and L2 are equal to each other, or if L1 is less than L2, we increment L1. If L1 is greater than L2, we increment L2. And then we do the same thing for O. So here's our for loop, for let I equals 0. If I is less than text.length, I is plus. So now we need an if, and we're going to say if text at I, if that equals L, and object at L1 is less than or equal to object at L2, we increment object at L1 by 1. Let's go ahead and return object. Cool. So then we can take all this, let's copy it, throw in an else statement, switch this around. Great. So now we have the correct values there. And so then just copy all this. We do the same thing for O. Oops, that's not what you want. So I'm just changing all the L's to O's. Great. Now we have all the correct values for L's and O's. Finally, we need one more else if to see if text at I, oops, text at I is in object. If it is an object, text at I plus plus. Okay. Now we're going to get the values of the object by saying, oops, saying object dot values object. So now if we return values, see all the values, and what we can do here, we have to use a spread operator. Whoops, do that. Return dot min and there you go. So let's grab all of this back on our Leetcode, paste it in, format our code. Let's go ahead and submit it. Fantastic. That's nice and fast too. All right, hopefully you found this video helpful and enjoyable. If you did, please give it a like. It helps my channel to grow. If you'd like to see more like these, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again real soon.